Okay.
Hello! I'm Cody.
And I'm Nick.
This is the Cody and Nick Show.
Coming to you live from the Red Zone.
We're here to look back at week 5, talk about some money talk, and look ahead to week 6.
Alright.
So, let's get started. Week 5 look back. Captain Hook and Mr. Shmee win over Charles Gordon Godfather, 109-76. Eli Manning put up 28 points to beat up the Godfather, who was led by the Packers defense. The captain goes 4-1 as the Godfather goes 1-4.
Next matchup. Grass is always greener. Gets 112 and beating Next Big Thing, who had 95. Making the Grass is Always Greener 3-2 and Next Big Thing 0-5. Andy Dalton being the Grass's leading player and Julian Edelman helping Next Big Thing lose over there. Oh, didn't really help him, but.
And then, formerly known as Team Kaboom, Team Beat My Baby, wins 105.
Can you read your own right?
Over Boo World Order, who had 89. Beat My Baby was led by Carson Palmer, who had 18, while Boo World Order was led by Devontae Freeman. Both teams now look in the standings as 3-2, tied for first in their division.
And next we have Too Big to Win pulling out a win over Mr. Thursday Night. Yeah. Making Too Big to Win 4-1 and Mr. Thursday Night 2-3. Philip Rivers getting 18 points over there for Too Big to Win, and Mr. Thursday Night had Broncos D, which was their leading scorer.
And then the last matchup of the week, the Wills of Destruction pulling out the highest score of the week, 123. Brady led the way with 29 fantasy points to beat up Dirty Meth, who had 78, Rodgers leading his team. Wills goes 4-1, tied for first in his division, while Dirty Meth falls to 1-4, looking to get out of that rut pretty soon. And now, money talks. It's week 6, everybody, which means you need your $25 buy-in. Need the money. You know who you are. If you don't know who you are, text me. You'll have my number. I'll look over my book and tell you how much money you owe. Only the $25 buy-in is due right now. The $2 a week thing is due the week it's due, but a lot of people have paid ahead. A couple people are paid in full for the entire league, but 7 of us are not. So get your money in. We don't want to gyp the person who wins the trophy and the belt.
And that's it for Money Talks. We'll see you right after this commercial break.
This week, live, Captain Hook and Mr. Shmee versus the champion. One team will go 5-2. One team will go 5-1, while the other goes 4-2. This is the Kaboo League game to watch of the week. Which team will go down a peg? And we're back. Here to look ahead at week 6, we dive into one of the games of the week. 4-1 Captain Hook and Mr. Shmee looking to take on 4-1 Wills of Destruction. Both teams are neck and neck this week as they both have some pretty good matchups and some pretty good pretty good players on their squad that look to have a breakout game. It looks like it's going to come down to who has the better quarterback this week. Eli Manning against Philly or Tom Brady against Indy. Tom Brady's been killing it, and Eli doesn't look like the 2014 nasty Eli he was. It's going to be a great matchup. And this matchup to watch for the week.
And the next matchup, there's 4-1, too big to win, versus the grass is always greener right here, who's 3-2. There's bye weeks happening, and Jamal Charles just got hurt for me, so I don't know. My running back game isn't that strong, but if I can pull out a win, then that'll make us both 4-2, and I'll be happy. So watch out for that matchup.
And then we got two teams that are in the bottom four right now, looking to gain some ground on the 0-5 next big thing, and the other 1-4, Charles Gordon Godfather. We have 1-4 Dirty Meth taking on 2-3 Mr. Thursday Night. Mr. Thursday Night started off strong with a 2-0 start, but has fallen victim of a 3-loss streak, as Dirty Meth is looking to gain some ground. He's getting some wide receivers back this week. We'll see if he can get it done against that tenacious Bronco defense and Mr. Thursday Night.
And the next matchup is Team Boo World Order, who's 3-2, versus the Godfather, who's 1-4. Godfather hasn't been putting up too many wins, and Boo World Order is tied for leading in his division with me and Team Beat My Baby. But if Godfather can pull up a win and get some more consecutive wins, then he might make it back into like playoffs and all that. But if he just doesn't pull out some wins, then who knows?
Yeah, I don't think Godfather has it, Cotton. Team Godfather getting really trigger happy. Already wasted all 3 of his trades, and he's just looking rough. He trade raped himself this week, as he's given up Adrian Peterson and Jeremy Maclin, his leading rusher and his leading passer. And he got some decent people, but we'll see how it pans out for him. He takes on Boo World Order, who was also involved in that trade, and now has a pretty stacked lineup. Looks like the NBA All-Stars versus the WNBA worst team in that league, whatever that may be.
Didn't really keep up with that.
No, not at all. And then the last matchup is 0-5, next big thing, versus 3-2, Team Beat My Baby, which may be changed since Eric is not really her baby.
Who knows? Maybe she's gonna make him and his baby, her baby.
Put him in the crib, make him go to sleep. We'll see what happens. Team Next Big Thing has had a lot of injuries this year. Marshawn Lynch, Arian Foster, DeMarco Murray not looking too good. Alshon Jeffrey been out for a month. Sammy Watkins out for a couple games.
During the draft, everybody thought that he had like a stout team, and look at him now, 0-5. So
Drew Brees was out for a game or two, but now that all of his players are looking to regain most of their health, at least, he looks to take on Team Beat My Baby, who's been looking pretty good this year. She does have 2 of her breakout running backs on the bye, so we'll see what she can do to pull off a win and go 4-2 to try to take the lead in her division.
Yeah.
Well, from our house to yours, that's all we got for the week. I'm Cody.
And I'm Nick.
This is the Cody and Nick Show.
See you next time.